We're just getting things going here on Classic, and up next we have a brand new episode of Cheap Seats from our 4th season. On tonight's show, we'll finally answer the age-old question, is the trapping of poisonous snakes really a sport? Answer, of course it is. That's right, people. It's an episode titled Games with Animals, and it's got more than just snakes. That's right. We've also got some horses pulling obscene amounts of weight around. Cool, so it's basically an episode of The Biggest Loser. Yep, and you know what? It's next on Classic. That's right. Who are you talking to? Ben? Oh.
Cheap Seats! Listen to this rocking song. It's 27 seconds long. This is our new Cheap Seats theme. In season 4 we have a dream to teach the children how to laugh with the help of our great staff. Going farther than Ron Parker. Comedy was never darker. This ain't no time to be a slouch. Join the boys here on the couch. They'll take you on a nasty ride. Deep in the vaults of U.S. pride. Cheap Seats! Doing it! USA! America!
Hey everybody, welcome to Cheap Seats, where today we're watching 3 sports involving animals. And by involving animals, we mean humiliating animals. And by humiliating animals, we mean whipping them, riding them, or stuffing them in a sack and selling them for 50 cents a pound. Good times. Here's what you're gonna wanna look for.
Here's what to look for. Here's what to look for.
Keep an eye out for how the animals are doing all the athletic work and how the humans are taking all the credit. It's like Will Perdue taking credit for the first 3 Chicago Bulls championships and those delicious chicken breasts. Let's whip up on some horses, shall we? Oh boy.
People have come from all over New England for this event.
Some from as far away as 3 miles from here.
You know one thing, I'll see horses.
Too cute to make fun of. Pull those blocks. Pull it, horse. Is this how they make Budweiser?
These people came to witness a quietly awesome demonstration of sheer power in the all-American game of horse pulling.
Okay, you just can't call something all-American because it takes place in America. There should be some other criteria, like, say, America having heard of it.
Next to him is his wife of 25 years, Winnie.
Did we just segue into a Levitra commercial? I don't think so. I don't see a swinging tire.
But his winning percentage puts him in the same category as Mike Tyson and Yvonne Lindell.
Backhanded compliment.
We like to go to the big ones.
I never knew Carlton Fisk's catcher's mitt could talk.
And we like to compete against the best there is in the country.
Horses pull, they pull stuff, lots of stuff. They do pull.
I remind you of powerlifting, but all things being even, the horses would win this comparison hands down.
If horses had hands, or the mental capacity to comprehend the concept of winning.
These draft horses can muscle up to 6 times their own weight.
Or this woman. Horse, walking horse, pulling stuff, more than man can lift stuff.
John Hall owns a trucking company and a couple of massive horses.
And 10,000 shares of stock in Ambervision.
He's come to Deerfield with one thing on his mind.
Horse porn.
And that's why I'd like very much to beat Dick Wallingford tonight. I'm sure Dick Wallingford would like to beat me.
Are we still talking about the horse pull?
Both of us, and he'd be the happiest man here.
Until tomorrow when he wakes up with a horse's head on his pillow.
The challenge here is for the teams to pull a loaded sled 6 feet.
6 feet, or as the Detroit Lions would call it, third and long.
Pull heavier and heavier loads. By 9:30 at night, the 6 teams left are pulling a staggering 17,000 pounds.
And by 10:30, they're all dead.
Tons. Teams
Is this bonus footage from Porky's Revenge?
are eliminated.
Give him a good hand if you will.
It is...
I love it. This guy's not giving it up. Not impressed.
Now, the size and height of the load becomes a safety concern.
Except to the horses, which they don't care about.
The weight will go up to 23,500.
If the horse starts here and then pulls it to there, I think it'll be pretty intense. Beat that horse. Beat that horse.
Well, it's scary high.
Like Woody Harrelson.
They had more chain, and right now it's not fun to watch.
But it sure is great fun for the horses. This marks the only time Winnie will be on TV without her face blurred. Die, horse! horse and die.
Dick's team makes a Herculean effort.
What team? The horse made a Herculean effort, not the fat guy spanking it. Say, any of you fellers know how to read one of these measuring sticks?
54 1/2.
Ah, yes, the baseball hat over the hood. Classy. Yay, I did absolutely nothing except own stronger horses than that other guy.
He never forgets to give the credit where
Freeze
it's
it.
really-
Is that Ken Burns? Great. Get ready for the 12-part documentary on horse pulling. It's time, Jay. It's time.
I think it's an amazing game because
Horse
of
pulling
the
skanks.
animals.
We've got horse pulling skanks.
They just got tremendous hats.
Hats
just
or
love to be
hearts?
around
I'd say hats.
with them and just marvel at their strength and their abilities
To be whipped.
and their performance.
And it's in slow motion because
Really see anything
I want to
else.
go back for a second to Dick's wife, Winnie. She's got a patch on her jacket, but I can't see what it says. Any chance we can zoom in on that? Wives whose husbands do embarrassing things association? I had no idea a club like that existed. Oh, yeah, it's been around for years. It's got lots of members. See? Wait, Chris Benson? Why is he in the club? Oop, that's actually a mistake. He's in the Husbands Whose Wives Do Embarrassing Things Association. Ha, poor guy. Yep, him and Gretzky. I thought Janet Jones's best work was in Police Academy 9. Yeah, I buy that. Hey, welcome back to Cheap Seats, where we're leaving the abject animal cruelty of horse pulling and traveling to Asia for the sport of bull racing. Now, as you probably know, the cow is a sacred creature in the Hindu culture, godlike in status, revered by all. Too bad this is Indonesia, which is not a Hindu country, and where any schmuck under 4 feet can hop on a bull and ride him like a Zamboni, but faster. And without the guy on the back slingshotting T-shirts into the crowd.
Racing bulls is a skill learned at a very early age here.
It's this overprotective style of parenting that I just can't get behind.
Races, each harboring dreams of being a champion one day.
I think the bulls are just harboring dreams of being left the alone.
Being a big winner doesn't require that the rider be big.
Oh, so it's just the opposite of horse racing where all the jockeys are giants.
And born with only one good eye.
What's the big deal? It's not like he's gonna need peripheral vision.
His name is Ayub. Jimmy Harjono is a vice president at Indonesia
I think that's IU's agent.
Cigarette Company.
Trust me, IU, we are holding out for 3 steers and a goat next season.
The most important thing is to treat your bulls as you would want to be treated.
Yeah, because we all want to be ridden by some kid while he spears our tail.
This means
I'm sure that water's clean.
and then massaged in a way that pleases them.
Release, rotation, splash. Freeze it. Why is Gumby in Indonesia? Witness protection program. He ratted out the schmoo.
This is the day all of Madura Island has waited for.
Scott Baio's birthday. I gotta be honest, this is not the music I expected to hear.
Headdresses and yokes. Each pair of Madura cows are serenaded by their own musical entourage.
Entourage? I don't see Turtle. But is that Lloyd? It's the objectification of the cows that I object to. Yeah, they treat them like they're just pieces of meat over there.
Before the judges, the cows must approach the mirrored gate without becoming afraid of their own reflection.
Oh my God, look at how fat I am. You, I'm a f***ing cow.
Appearance. But here the contestants can help their cause by delicately placing their front hooves on the elevated board.
Just like the Miss America pageant.
The first heat of the Grand Championship is about to begin, and the
Luxury boxes
for position to get
and the cheap seats. Acceptance! Get out of my store and don't be coming back until you can pay for something. And the whipping seems humane. He's at the 40, the 30. He could go all the way.
won his first 5 heats.
He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown! And now he's killing people. Is he an Indonesian pirate? No, he's in the Indonesian Cub
Must
Scouts.
navigate their duo by steering with their tails.
Bulls love it when you yank on their tails like that. Mark Furman on hand.
Risking it all for a great view.
Seriously, do these guys really need to be that close? It's like sitting on the track at Talladega.
By 3 p.m., the field of 20 teams has been reduced to 3.
The Bulls, the Bills, and the Spurs.
Among them. He has the center position, while the hometown favorite from Pamakazan is on his right, and a jockey from the Bangkalan district is on his left.
Bankalong's on the left of me. Pamakazan's on the right. Here I am, stuck on a bull without you. Seems like they're starting at different times. That's fair and organized.
Let's slow down the action so you can see what actually happens here.
Yeah, make sure you slow down the person's head getting in the shot as well.
Gets out of the way. You can see that
The spot shadow is always bad news for someone.
This radical but legal move.
You know, I was in a band called Radical But Legal. I remember you opened for Rick Astley.
Flying first. He wins the President's Cup and grabs.
So he won the race and the trophy for most wins by an NHL team in a season. That's a big day. I gotta say, the cow objectification in that beauty pageant was really hard to watch. I agree. I blame the culture. I blame their stage moms. I blame the networks that glorify stage mommery.
Coming soon to Bravo, a different kind of show parenting.
Head up, nice, that's nice. You find your own way home. That's right.
Indonesian show cow moms and dads. It's as intense as it gets.
I'm not Indonesian per se, but I got me a cow. And when she's not horsing around, ruining her future, she can sometimes get it together and look pretty, like her mama. Hey, get your head up. Head up. I'm doing this for her. And here's the thing, she don't even appreciate the hours I put into this. She gets mad and don't want to do it sometimes, but I know what's good for her more than she do.
Indonesian show cow moms and dads. Find out what happens when people don't just have a cow, they dress it up.
You want it? You want it? She don't want it.
Hey, welcome back to Cheap Seats. We're about to head out to Oklahoma for the Great Western Diamond Rattlesnake Hunt. It's yet another sad chapter in today's episode, proving that when it comes to sports, especially sports with a cash prize payout, nobody cares about the animals. Question is, do you?
Just the facts. Do you care?
Do you care that the Western Diamondback rattlesnake causes more fatalities than any other American snake? Do you care that it was once thought rattlesnakes used their rattles to communicate with each other, but this theory was disproved when it was discovered that rattlesnakes are deaf? Do you care that a rattlesnake in the wild eats only every 2 to 3 weeks? Which might explain why the rattlesnake's scientific name is Nicoleus richium. Folks.
Today we're on our way to the rugged hill country to search out and capture alive
Bigfoot?
hundreds of the deadliest creatures on the North American
Lots of Bigfoots?
The Western Diamondback rattlesnake.
Dang it.
Come from everywhere for the Okeen Rattlesnake Roundup.
I knew we should have taken the Van Wyck. Don't honk that horn, dude. What are you, an idiot?
There will be more than...
And Jerry Mathers as the beef. Is this where I find me one of them prostitutes?
Hunters is Ralph Brickman and Jim Weber. Hey, Jim, come on in and tell us about the weather, for instance. That has a lot to do with the good snake hunt, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, because it's much nicer to die when the sun is shining.
Snakes come out of hibernation when it's warm weather, and it's just beautiful today, and it'll be a good hunt, I believe.
That or we'll walk around in the dirt and not find anything.
Thanks a lot, Clem. Hey, Ralph, where we
Hey,
gonna
what?
get the big ones?
Looks like up on the Cap Rock will be a pretty good place, Clem.
What do we say about the horn?
$150 snake they got there loose out here.
What? Is he speaking in snake?
We'll be real careful, Ralph, and good luck to you.
And turn?
Our guides today on this fine rattlesnake hunt are 2 ranchers and experienced rattlesnake.
You don't see the cowboy hat and glasses look a lot. Perhaps you're not familiar with the ads for Marlboro Nerds.
Yeah, Jim Weber and I are going over here in our favorite canyon. We think there's...
Do you think their wives know they have a favorite canyon?
Fine, Orville, what about...
Tom Landry?
Clem, you and Ralph and I are going over here, and if anybody can find some, Ralph can.
Well, let's go.
Before somebody sees me hanging out with you nerds.
Have you found anything yet, Jim? Yeah.
Just some beer cans and an old Betty Page calendar. Hey! Is it bad that more than part of me wants these guys to get bit?
All right, now take him easy, but there you got him. There you got him.
Nothing worse than a backseat snake hunter.
That's just right. See, that's not a bad little snake.
Okay, now let's rig it up to those concrete blocks and whip it and see how much weight it can pull.
Hey, he's not a bad snake. That'll make pretty good steaks.
You know what would make better steak? What? Steak.
Well, Johnny, you know, we've Got it pretty nice now.
Nice framing. Yeah, who's shooting this? The snake?
Out up here. I think we ought to go down along that gully and try it for a little while.
Well said.
Wonder how Tim McSpadden and Oral Swains are doing with Ralph Brickman over there in the other area hunting.
Smooth toss. Very natural.
Boy, this wind kind of whipped up in a hurry, didn't it?
That wasn't the wind.
It'll be so windy after we get down a little.
This is like watching an old Western without the horses, guns, or plot.
I think we can go right down here.
Okay.
Let's go down here.
The only thing less exciting than snake wrangling is talking about where you're going to snake wrangle.
A lot better if I had a pistol or a gun than this catcher. Why don't we just shoot these rattlesnakes and be done with it?
Sure, it's more ethical.
Out of it. It's always fun to go to town and take in a sack full of live snakes.
That's the prequel to Snakes on a Plane, Snakes in the Diner.
Here's one. Here's two, Orville.
I know I'm wrong, but I think that's Orville Redenbacher.
Yeah, we can hit him off here.
Right now, the snake is like, oh, great, these idiots are back again.
I'll keep my own. No, I don't want to hold that thing. Well, I'll hold the catcher for you, yeah.
You got a bad hold.
Well, you got a bad attitude.
Still got a bad
How
hold.
close up toward their head you have to get? In other words, so they won't bite you when you put them in the sack.
Yeah, I got it.
And it's another pair of boots for Lorenzo Lamas. Renegade! I can't wait till later in the show when they stuff these snakes into empty mixed nuts cans.
Now, the other's still there, I guess.
Yeah, he hasn't moved.
Put that sack so don't call up that sack.
Hey, I'll hold my sack any damn way I please, thank you very much.
Gee, look at that guy go.
Yeah, it's so weird that when you clamp his neck closed that he'd struggle like that.
Well, these are pretty good sized ones, aren't they?
These are nice size.
Who's he showing it to? Jesus?
Oh, what's his head?
Easy does it.
Hey, keep your snake away from my sack.
Hey, you want to try that for me?
Nothing can penetrate that thin linen bag. Wow. Okay, those guys are crazy. What do you mean? They're picking up rattlesnakes with their bare hands, Randy. What if they get bitten? So they get bitten. It's not that big of a deal. Are you insane? It's like the biggest deal in the world. Jay, I got bit by a snake an hour before the show in the makeup room, and I'm fine. Dude, you got bit in the makeup room by a snake? Yeah, Cheryl says it happens all the time. Cheryl? Who the hell is Cheryl? Our makeup lady? The person who does our makeup's name is Robert. Okay, I think the venom is going to your brain, and I think we need to get you to a hospital now, okay? Jay, you're totally overreacting, okay? I'm fine, all right? It's not even bleeding that much anymore. Wait a minute. Are you foaming at the mouth? What? No, it's frozen yogurt. You hate frozen yogurt. I mean root beer. Who cares? Why are you going all mom on me right now? I'm going mom on you because I'm concerned about you. Well, don't be, okay? I'm fine. It's pronounced fine. I'm fine. Let's just go to break. Did it just get really cold in here right now? Welcome back. Cheap seats. We're watching. Jesus, Ran, are you all right? I swallowed my tongue a little bit there. Yeah, I know, because you got bit by a snake, Ran. Your bite is getting worse, and I think we should go to the doctor now. No! Okay, I'm fine. All right. Let's get back to the rattlesnake hunt.
Well, we're in awful dangerous country.
Red Cross is there. FEMA should be there in a month.
Anybody could get hit out here.
Hey, it's the Ghostbusters station wagon. I did notice something strange in their neighborhood.
People do get bitten out here, though, occasionally, don't they?
Yes, they do get bitten all the time. Where's the sound guy? Apparently lying dead in a pile of snakes.
Snakes, I mean, when they're first...
And camera one, crane up behind that tree and go out of focus so we can't see anything. Perfect.
There's not more so because their venom is a little more potent than it is when they get bigger.
Like Orson Welles. Apparently, editors hadn't been invented yet.
How far can a rattlesnake actually strike?
Just about not over 2/3 the length of his body.
Hey, that's the same distance from which Sean Penn can strike a photographer.
Close enough, he'll get you.
Hey, just a moment.
Hey, guys, what are you talking about?
He's got a sloping eye like a cat eye.
Bite them. Please bite the out of them.
Does that have any special significance?
Man, are these guys boring. Maybe if I just slither and nod at their anecdotes, they'll go away.
Well, they can move right along, can't they?
Yep, especially after you snatch them from their natural habitat and stuff them in a burlap sack. Orville, clearly not understanding the clamp tool.
Easy does it.
When someone says easy does it, it usually means that the other person is going to die. God, I hope so.
Pencil out here and see if we can get a fang out. Look at those beady little eyes following.
And with that, the torch of anti-Semitism is passed.
Okay, now sign here. Oh, can you make it out to my brother Tommy? He's a huge fan.
I'm just about to lose a hold on him here, and I'm gonna...
Then maybe stop jamming a pen in his mouth?
A little room here. I'm gonna throw him down. You'll have plenty of room, don't worry.
Famous last words.
Right you are, Orville. And we'll see you back in town at the snake auction in just a few minutes.
Oh, we can't watch you drive there?
Rapidly approaching the climax of this fine snake hunt. This is the...
Oh, man. I wish they could hold back the climax for just a little while longer.
They're going to give us 50 cents a pound for our catch.
50 cents a pound. Wow. They're going to get rich or die trying.
From here, we've done our job.
But have you really done it?
In the pit, as it were, with all our...
Well, better get these back over to Fear Factor.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be a rattlesnake, too.
That one looks just like my Jimmy.
Oh, the reptility.
Dear Lord, bless these snakes.
She ain't never gonna go out with me.
Me either.
I'm gonna be buried right here. This is where I'm gonna die.
Ralph, here's your check for 21 pounds of Western Diamondback Rattler.
They couldn't come up with $10.50 in cash?
It's Oklahoma, Rand. They don't have that kind of cash just laying around.
And Orville, our thanks go to you for taking us up those hills and down the hills. We'd like to do it again sometime.
And maybe next time you could learn how to talk.
Boom hour.
Thanks again, Orville. And now, friends, today we've had a lot of fun here in the hill country around Okeen, Oklahoma.
Wouldn't it be great if all of a sudden a twister hit and the snakes went flying all over the place?
Yes.
Okeen, Oklahoma.
Don't you die on me. Don't you die on me, damn it! We've got cheapies to give out! Then you can die on me. Venom. Need someone to suck out. All right, I guess I can do it. No, too weird. Need someone else.
I'll do it.
Yeah, let him do it.
No, Rand, that's the snake that bit you.
No, I'm not. I work for the Red Cross.
See, he works for the Red Cross.
No, Rand, are you gonna listen to him? He's a snake.
No, I'm not.
See, he's not.
Let me suck out the venom, Randy. I promise you'll feel better.
No, I'm not gonna let you suck out the venom from my bro. Okay, suck away.
All right, I feel great. That was awesome, like a leg colonic. Thanks, Snake.
No problem, homie.
All right, Jay, you ready to give out some cheapies or what? Cheapie for worst rattlesnake roundup. I'm gonna give mine to the guy who handed out the check for $10.50. I know it's the 1960s, but come on, dude. Round it up to 11 bucks. Cheapie for most dangerous animal, man. For asking animals to pull, race, and get stuffed into a burlap sack in the name of sport. Even Ted Nugent treats animals better than these people, and he owns 11 crossbows. Damn it.
What?
He bit me again.
Sorry, Rand. I was just trying to be your friend.
Well, that's what you get for hanging out with snakes. Well, he's my friend, okay? I take him on all my errands with me. What errands do you have to run? I take him to the post office. I'm FedExing and UPSing a lot of packages, and he is there for me. Is it getting really hot in here right now?
No, it's not getting hot in here right now.
I think it is. No, it's really hot. Did someone turn on the heater, did they not?
No, they didn't.
You want?